everybody, welcome back to a video. On this one we're gonna be learning about frames. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video and feel free to comment. So let's go into the topic. So first let's see what does frame mean. So basically a frame is a container that holds widgets. So by the way, why do we use frame instead of a window? I mean, we have to use a window, but this is kind of like another window type. So basically a frame can also hold widgets, which the window does too. So I'll give you an example like how this frame is used and when the frame is used. So let's say you have like a game, and then in that game you have like a shop button or something. So you might have any button you want. So whenever like the user clicks on that button, it should appear like shopping things which they can shop, or the game passes, or to say. So that kind of thing should appear, right? So that's basically why we use frames here. So you can create basically kind of like a new window to say, but exactly you should not say a new window, but it's creating a new frame. So that's what we have to say. It's basically a template that kind of holds widgets and stuff. So that's what we just have to remember, and that's a easy example for you guys to understand what a frame is. So let's see an example using this frame using in Python. So first I'm gonna import that tkinter module real quick, and that should be it. And now I'm gonna create the window right here. So window equals tk, and let me just delete this extra space right here, and I'm gonna run this window. So let's just do that. And here I'm just gonna first create my button, or let's just say a label or whatever. So let's just say a button equals, and then let's just put button right there. So this button is gonna have something like straight and stuff, so we can have anything we want basically. So let's just put the window as usual, and then I'm gonna have the text equals something because I don't even know. So let's just put that. And now we don't have to have anything like command and stuff because we don't need it. And I guess that should be it. So let's just pack this button real quick. Button.pack. And this thing doesn't only appear with the window, so we need more of these like buttons so that we can understand the difference. I'm gonna have 3. So button 2, and that should be 3. So let's just do that, and that should be it. So whenever I run this, it's gonna give the button very well. So let's just run this and see our output. So let's just wait for the output. So there we go, we got our output, and it did work, right? Like see, it is working. So that's what it does. See, that does work. Like we do it normally every day, right? But let's say I want to pack this button in a specific place. So let's just put it left. So let's just do that. That should be left. And I'm gonna put this side to, let's just say, right. And let's just do that, and that should be it. So let's just run this and see our output. I probably guess we should not put right, I guess. So let's just change it to left soon. So okay, that's not that bad. Like that's what I wanted. So we got our buttons like something, something, and something. So I'll change the text to if we want. So I'm gonna change it later on this video after this example. So let's see now. Let's say I want to increase the full screen. So let's just drag this. So as you see, it just split it up, right? It's just being at the left, and I want it to be like that, right and left. So let's say you have some keys and stuff, so you can put that right there. So that's what I wanted. Like let me just resize it back again, and this is what I wanted it, right? So this is what I wanted, something, 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 all 3 together. So that's what I wanted, but it just dragged me all the way like across. So let's just do that, and as you see, it just changed fully. So to fix that, we use frame so that it can store the specific widgets in a specific spot. So let's just do something like here. I mean, I guess the right should be okay. We don't have to worry about that. And I'm gonna create a new frame. So first, to create a frame, I'm gonna have a variable named frame, and then have something like frame just like that. And then I'm gonna have the window inside this as my first argument, and that should be it. So I guess that's where you have to create the frame, and I guess that should be it. So now we basically have to pack this. So let's just do that. And now it's not done yet, so let's just run this and see our output. So let's just see, and it does still happens the same. So let's just do this, and as you see, it does work. It didn't change anything. That is because we have window right here. So basically, from the starting of this GUI, these tutorials, I've been using window all the time, right? So we have to change this to frame, and that should be it. So basically, why you have to change this to a frame? This should be changed to a frame so that this thing appears in that frame. So this frame should be in the window. So it's basically a 3-step process. So you have to create a window, and that window is going to be a frame, and that frame is going to be a widget, so 3 kind of thing. So that's why we just have to learn. And I'm going to copy this and paste for all these, so that should be it, that should be it. And let's just run this and see our output. So now it should work for us. So we can also place this frame at any place we want, so let's just try that too. And as you see, now no longer I'm getting right or left right here, but when I remove it, it's gonna change like that. So let me change the text, by the way. So let's just put it 1 2 3. Let's just run this and see our output. Now it should be a lot better. So as you see, we 1 2 3. So I did full screen so that you guys can see 1 2 and 3. Now that's a lot better, right? Now I can drag it, and that does work. And I can even extend it, that still works. So as you see, that's what a frame is. But how do we know we just created a frame? You can apply a background color to it, so you can even customize your frame. So let's just put a background of, let's just say black, and a white and black should be easily visible, so I'm just taking black, and or let's just take green soon. So let's just run this into your output, and now that's our frame right there. So that's our frame. Let me just extend this. So let's just put in a full screen. So that black part right there, it's a frame. So this small thing is basically a frame. So now we can also do many things we want with this. So let's just erase the border and stuff. So let's just do that real quick. So let me just get rid of that. And first, to make that border, we need relief. So this relief is gonna let us create the border. So we can have any type of border we want. So I'm just gonna have sunken because that's the thing I know. So let's just put sunken right there, and that should be it. Now we can even increase the border width, but we're gonna see later. So let's just run this and see our output to see if our border exists. So let's just wait, and we got our border. I mean, that's a lot small, so we can even increase it, but it's fine as long as we don't have our ears. So let's just probably make it a bit more width. So let's just do that, border width, and let's just put width right there, and that should be it. So we got our thing border width right there, and now I'm just gonna change it to 10, and let's just run this and see our output. So it's just loading, and it gave our output, and now that's a frame. So that's what I mean by frame. So let's just increase this, and that is a frame. So now let's run this and see our output so that it does work, and now it should give us a proper output, and that's what I'm talking about. That's a frame. So let's just increase this if you guys were not able to see. So our 3 buttons, 1 2 3, and this is a frame. The black background is our frame, and this is a border which we apply, border with 10. So that's what I'm talking about, and that's a lot of fun to do because frames you can create as many you want, so you can even make them appear at a specific time. So whenever like a person clicks on it, you can have a function for the button and stuff. You can do a lot of stuff with frames, and you can basically kind of like create the game GUI and stuff. So you can do a lot of things, and that's what you have to basically learn about these frames, and you can even do basically anything you want. So I guess that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.